Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am out here checking on a few things because I saw some squirrel activities last night, and I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I came out to check on a few things. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna start with over here. So these are the bulbs that I planted a few days ago, or maybe like a week ago. And I think the squirrels are coming and digging in the pots. Like literally, I just kind of fixed back the dirt in the pot. But if you can look on the ground, you can see a lot of dirt. They've been digging. Now they haven't digged in this one, but the four pots that are open, they digged in that, and somehow they got up and they dig in this one. Um, and I know they're digging because I guess they can smell the bulbs, or I don't know, but they're digging, I guess, to try to pull out the bulbs. One of the reasons why I don't put too many bulbs in the ground is because you got groundhogs and squirrels, they dig a lot. So it's one of the reasons why I always hesitate to put anything in the ground like bulbs and stuff before the spring. Although it's so beautiful, I love how bulbs look during the spring. And every time I put a little bit, I get a few. I don't get all of it. I get some of it because I know they dig and pull and they get them out of the pots or the ground. So I don't know how this spring is going to turn out for me with when it comes to the bulbs. They started digging in these two pots right here, but I don't have bulbs in them. My intention is to put a few bulbs in these pots. So maybe since they dig and didn't find anything, maybe now I can put some bulbs because it's probably creating this illusion for them that they already went there and there was nothing. So I probably will put some bulbs around these pots to give that nice spring look. Now I don't know what animal was digging in here, but if you guys can see all the steps, all the holes, and I don't know what was in here. I really don't know. I could hear my alarm going off last night, but I don't know what was in here. Anyway, maybe today or tomorrow I'm gonna harvest a few of this arugula so we could have it indoors to eat. These are the hardneck onions. Come up pretty good, but I'm gonna leave the leaves between it to help shade that a little bit. And so far nothing haven't touched in between here. There wasn't any digging or anything in between here. It's just over on this side clearly. In this area they were digging some more. You could see a little bit of holes in this area, but somehow wherever the plants are, like wherever there's like vegetables and stuff, they haven't dig anywhere between there. It's just in the spots that looks like it doesn't have anything. Over here I got some more digging, but this is some large holes, so this more looks like maybe a deer, or I don't know, larger holes. I still got some greens left over here, which I'm gonna harvest this probably today or tomorrow. I'm gonna harvest this out here and probably just clean up this bed right here. But I'm gonna harvest this. Then I have over here, I have spinach. Well, I think I just clipped the spinach from the leaves. That's how I harvest spinach, by the leaves, and just whenever I need it. So, but like the tomatoes and stuff that was in between here, I'll probably clean that out. Over here, same thing. This have red Russian kale and some parsley, and I don't remember what this greens is, but I'm getting, I think it's a zinnia and it's pushing a flower. Yeah. This is a lot of pak choy, and a lot of it went flowering, but I think I'm gonna harvest whatever I can get from this, and so I could get rid of it. and clean this area up as well. This is inside the greenhouse, the kale that I had in here, and I'm gonna take this out. I think I saw what I wanted to see with this with planting in this box, so I'm gonna cut some of this back. Actually, I'm gonna just cut the leaves and see what happens after. Yeah. In the back here, I know I gotta do a little bit of cleaning up in this bed right here. Cut back some of this stuff and get it cleaned up. Man, I love planting, but the cleanup part just really it's a pain, y'all. It's a pain. The cleanup part. Anyway. Okay, so I got this bed clean out and harvest the pak choy, but I left some of the lettuce in there because the lettuce I clip it as I need it. So that's probably not gonna be out here too long, or maybe not. We'll see, because sometimes I got so much going on I forget about stuff like this. Hopefully not, but I leave a little bit out here. Now I'm gonna move to over here and clean this up a little as well. I'm gonna cut some of the red Russian kale. I have another greens in there. I have no idea what greens is in there, but I'm gonna clean out as much as I can in this bed as well. But I think I'm gonna work on this one first. This is Swiss chard, and I think I'm gonna work on this one first because something else is starting to eat away on this one. So let's work on this one first. Okay, so I got a lot of this cleanup. I cleaned this bed right here. Um, Let me walk over here. I cleaned these two beds. I cleaned and I leave the spinach. I took like the tomato plants out. I clean up the spinach. The Swiss chard that was in this bed here, I cleaned that up pretty good. Um, if you remember about a week ago when I was out here, I was talking about leaving all the leaves in between the plants, to the leaves will help them against the frost, like heavy frost or heavy snow. That's what I meant to say. So, because I've done it before, but I realized the very next year, the leaves don't compost properly. So then I tend to try to scrape them out of the bed. I don't know why I do that, because I know that I can leave it in there and let it compost itself. It just takes a little longer. But I don't like how the way it keeps my garden bed. So I decided this time, since I was doing a harvest, I was going to clean it out. So that's what I did. I clean it out from between the spinach. Now, a lot of times I come out here, whether it's cold or not, I come out here and I cut spinach for like omelets or for smoothies and stuff like that. So I don't want to cut the spinach and take it in, because I cut it as I need it. The Swiss chard was just there, so I needed to cut it and take it inside. I can probably saute it with something and, and use up the little bit that I harvest. And I'm going to show you what I harvest. This right here is my harvest. This is the large container of pak choy, and I know that's a really good serving right there, or two. And this is the little bit of Swiss chard that I got. Now I still have the arugula over here, and I don't want to cut that back either unless we're about to use it, because I realize sometimes I cut it and take it inside, and then if we don't use it out, it goes to waste because I don't freeze it. So the best way for me is to leave it out here and cut it as I need it. Now over here I have the red Russian kale, and I have some other sort of greens in between here, but I don't know what it is. Was it cilantro? I'm gonna leave that in there. But the red Russian kale, I think I'm gonna clean it out, because what I do realize is that it's a little overgrown to me, and sometimes you don't get not enough flavor when it's overgrown like that. Like, it just sits, and I mean, you cook it, it tastes okay, but you don't get enough flavor from it. So I think I'm gonna just pull that out and leave whatever else I could leave in here and use as needed. So I'm gonna do that. I didn't remember what it was because it's radish. And you know what? When it's overgrown like this, it don't have a lot of great taste either. But I've heard somebody say that you can roast them and it tastes really good. So I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna roast it, you know, and see what happens. So I'm gonna keep this. Okay guys, so I am finally finished in this area. I'm so excited, so happy that I am finished because I wanted to get the clean up here. This is my harvest again. And the radish, I am definitely going to be roasting that. But this is the harvest that I got today. And everything looks nice and clean. Doesn't it feel, don't you feel a nice relief when you got stuff nice and clean up? This time last year, we didn't get as much cleanup because one, it was so cold. Two, my husband was working around the clock, so he was never really home to help me clean up, and I didn't want to come out here alone, you know. So as much as we got clean up this time, we didn't get this much last year. So I am really, really excited and really happy that we got all this clean up and done and basically ready for next spring. I just can't wait to get over this cold. It's not that cold today. It's just a little chilly. It's not warm enough that you don't need a light jacket, but it's not that cold either. So yeah, I am gonna close this video out today. I really did get to do a lot, so I'm grateful. I'm gonna close this video out here. I hope you guys get a chance to do something amazing, something beautiful, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.